Here's the third section of C programming, that is basics of C programming. Let us start this section with a lesson, variables and keyword. In this lesson, we would be learning what are variables and variable declaration, what are keywords, and a list of keywords in C. Have a look at this image. Variable serves as a container for data. Now data can be of many forms as integer, floating point number, character, boolean values, and so on. So variable is just a mean to store data. A variable in simple terms can be defined as a storage place which has some memory allocated to it according to the data it will be storing. Basically, a variable can be used to store some form of data. A variable is nothing but a name given to a storage area that our programs can manipulate. A typical variable declaration is of this form. It starts with the type of data which it will be storing, followed by a variable name ended with a semicolon. Semicolon indicates the end of this statement. We can also initialize the value of this variable simultaneously as follows. The type of data is specified followed with a variable name which is assigned to a specific value. This is called as variable initialization. Now the name of the variable can be composed of all the English alphabets, digits, and the special character underscore. There are some rules to write a variable name. Now a variable can contain all the 26 alphabets of English language, lowercase as well as uppercase, all the numbers from 0 to 9, and among all the special characters, only underscore is allowed. A variable name must begin with an alphabet or an underscore. It should not begin with a number. Variable names are case sensitive. If we write a variable name as lowercase a, it would be different from a variable named as uppercase a. So variable names are case sensitive. No spaces are allowed in between a variable name, and no any other special characters are allowed other than underscore. We cannot use a reserved keyword as a variable name. Now what is a keyword? Let us learn that. Keywords are those words whose meaning is already defined by the compiler. These words cannot be used as an identifier because its meaning is already defined in a compiler and we cannot assign another meaning in our program. So they cannot be used as a variable's name. Note that keywords are the collection of reserved words and predefined identifiers. Almost all the words which help us use the functionality of the C language are included in the list of keywords. So you can imagine that the list of the keywords is not going to be a small one. And the exact number of keywords in C programming are 32. Here's the list of all the keywords in C programming. Go through it. Note that all the keywords here are in lowercase. Most of these keywords we will be discussing in the various coming subsections of C language, such as data types, storage classes, control statements, functions, and so on. Let's have a quick recap. A typical variable declaration is of the form data type followed by the variable name ending with a semicolon. A variable name can consist of English alphabets, numbers from 0 to 9, and a special character underscore. Keywords are words whose meaning is already defined by the compiler, so we cannot use a defined keyword as a variable name. There are a total of 32 keywords in C programming. In the next coming lesson, that is data types, we would be learning what exactly are data types and different types of data types in C programming.